Good evening, welcome back to my channel. So again, another positive day for the Nifty. You made around 105 points, up 0.45 percentage. If you look at the other markets like the US or the European or the Japanese and the Hong Kong markets or even the Chinese markets, it was mostly flat. So we lost almost good points yesterday, but I think we recovered more than half of them. Although we made a new low today, but again, like the FII is very positive. We'll look into all of that. Again, another major question which my friends keep asking, like we made a top, like you can see here on 26,300 almost on 27th of September 2024. So how do we know ki if you could have sold it there? How do we know the top of the markets? It's because if like a lot of people say ki like it's if you can know the top almost, or can we have a technique where we can at least sell? If not ki we know the top correctly, but at least somewhat we know ki okay, let's find out if it is a top, can we sell up there? So I have devised a technique for myself. Let's discuss today. So keep looking at the video till the end. So again, like every day, so I keep looking at the gift Nifty. So here you can see it is 563 points up. Basically this is the new has covered. This one is basically, it is like today's expiry. So actually it is not start of the April series, so it is not basically correct. So today's one is a spillover of today's, because today the March ending has been there. Today was the last day of the trading, Thursday, last Thursday of the month. So today expiry was there. So this is not showing correctly, but at least I can see whether it shows green throughout the end of the day, or tomorrow again in the morning I'll check it. So this is Nifty. The bank Nifty has gained around 366 points. Okay, so let's again, I look at the India VIX, which is the volatility index. As you can see, VIX has gone down a little, although it has moved up, fearing normally like another major event is coming up, that is 2nd of April. That is, we all know, that is the reverse tariff day, which will be there. The US will set the tariff for the rest of the world, and India is also a little bit of alert, and we don't know, people are thinking whether this will be, whether the market will fall or something. But these are all very short term problems. In the long run, India is always bullish. So India VIX, but it has again gone down. It has come down to 13.3. Again, what I look is, this is again the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is falling today. That is again anticipating the April 2nd. This is Nasdaq. This is the Dow Jones, which is the equal weightage index of here, and otherwise this is the S&P 500, which is also down, not much down, around 0.5. It is almost flat. Again, thereafter, if you keep looking down, this is the Nikkei is the Japanese index, which is fallen for almost 1.17%, 442 actually it had. And secondly, thereafter we look at, this is the Shanghai index. China is almost again flat. Hong Kong is flat, 0.41. This is the DAX, which is the basically German index. European market, FTSE is the UK markets. These are all mostly flat, nothing much changes. Okay, we'll also look at, so basically if you look at our indexes, this is the IT index, which is again gained 200 points. This is the realty index. This is the, I have seen the PSU index, which is gone. Again, mostly all of these are gained around 1.5, around approximately 1%. Thereafter again, we look at the Brent. The Brent is almost flat at 72, which is very positive for the Indian markets. It had gone as high as like $80 per barrel, but now it is around 72. Past few days, like 6-7 days, it has gone a little up, but again it has fallen. But again, 70-75 is not much of a difference. It's good for the Indian markets. Again, as I say, I also look at the US 10-year-old bond, which had gone down to almost 4.0908. but again it is increasing a little bit for the last few days, that is 3.6. But of course it has gone come down from the all time of this high of 4.8%. So this is also, nothing much has changed drastically for the Indian markets. Means it will not have drastic effect on the Indian markets. This is the dollar index, which is again gone down, which is good for the Indian markets. Okay, 103, 104. As I have said, dollar index is one thing which is like the US dollar in compared to the major currencies of the world, like you can say pound, euros, Sweden krona, etc., etc. Okay, Japanese yen, etc. So this is the US and INR. This is a daily, it does not come properly. So let me check the week one. So it is not much, it is not changed, it is almost flat, 86.71. So not much change. Only fear is the second, and of course there is one more yet, a lot of, because this is the last trading day tomorrow, so there will be some selling. There is one term called tax harvesting, because if you have made profit in the stock market for the entire year, and there are a few of you, like suppose say you have made 10 lakh of profit in your equity investing, and but there are some stock which are, so you'll have to pay tax on this 10 lakh, okay, short term or long term capital gain. But again, if you sell those stocks which are showing negative, so your overall profit will come down. So this will reduce your burden in a tax when you file your tax returns next year. So that is why also tomorrow maybe there can be some kind of a selling, but of course in the long term we see again the positivity has come back to the Indian markets, because mostly like things were overvalued. They were around 26,000, now it has come down to around 23,000, so 20,500, 600. So the base have reduced. Okay, we're also looking for the next quarter results of various sectors. Okay, and finally, what we can see, the FIIs have come back. So if you can see, like I see also, as I have always told, this is one major thing which I see which affects the Indian market or not. So here I look at the FIIs, just 1 minute. Let's check. I'm sure today is might have come back. So I see here FII data. Let's check. Okay, I'm not sure whether today's data has come or not. 26, till yesterday we were, like if I see the FII history, 26, today's data has not come till now. So we were like continuously positive, continually bullish, a lot of buying in the cash market by the FII, which is a very, very positive sign. And today also, yesterday the market, although it fell down, we had a net positive for the FII. Today also market is green, I hope, and I think it should be in the positive way, the FIIs also. So overall this is the year, and like we all know, like the last low, if I look at the Nifty market, for me, which as I have told, this is like I follow the super trend. Normally when in green I do not buy, but when it's red, it's I keep buying. This is the weekly one. Let's put it on the daily chart. So if I put a daily chart, so here see it's still, I was telling the last video, see if it goes above this, it will turn green, like this one, So that is the way. So normally in super trend it is considered positive, and that is it. But I do a contra trading. But here I'll not be selling, or I'll not stop buying, because overall when I started buying it was down. So this level is, so when it will get into green, this level will be lower than the one when it had turned into red. That is 26,650. So once it turns green, and again when it comes red, and again when it turns green, only then I'll be selling, because only then the level will be higher than this red level. Okay. So that is how it is. And otherwise also, like if you look at the markets, so one major one was like this one, 708.26. Okay, 22,800. This is the one. It has just touched it there. Okay, this is one major reversal, and if it has to break this level, basically, if I'll just put it in a little bit of, so this is one major resistance, that is around 800. Thereafter again the resistance is around 24,200. As you can see here, you can see today around 27,200. So two levels it has to cross. That is one major level is a 23,800, and then after market will move higher. Then so what I feel, if it is like once it goes above 24,000 and consolidates over there, then only I'll see that market has really gone into the proper positive zone. Now let's discuss. Okay, lot of, like as you said, like a lot of my friends who are invested, and a lot of my friends, they also do index investing, that is they are investing in Nifty, that is Nifty 50. There are two ways you can invest in Nifty, that is Nifty 50 basically through ETFs, which I have written here. ETFs is full form is exchange traded funds, and also by mutual funds they have got their own index mutual funds. Now there are various banks, okay, like the every bank or every broker houses have got their own Nifty 50 ETF or Nifty 50 index mutual fund. For example, say like Nifty Bees, which is the most popular and which has got the maximum AUM. AUM is assets under management. So Nifty Nippon India Nifty 50 in the ETF, which is called the Nifty Bees. I'll just write it here. So that is one Nifty Bees, that is one of the most popular. Then you have got, say, SBI Nifty 50 ETF. Then you have got HDFC Nifty 50 ETF. Then you have got, say, Kotak Nifty 50 ETF. Then you have got after what Kotak, I can say DSP Nifty 50 ETF. Then you have got, say Tata. You have got Tata also Nifty 50 ETF. All what else? Could I mean when Axis? You have got Axis ETF. Then you have got, say, what else? Bandhan has also got Bandhan. Many of them, like a lot of them has got, like if you take off any of the, even ICICI Bank, ICI, say ETF. Okay, all these have got, like, I'm just giving you a few, and there are many more. Like say you have got Motilal also, and others also, like Mirai also, the Edelweiss also. Everybody has got a Nifty 50 mutual fund. What I'm trying to say is that, okay, now everybody, suppose you are investing in index. Now I'm sure a lot of people like a lot of people will know how to invest in index, and a lot of people are may not be clear, but this is just a start. So in my future videos I'll clarify how to invest in Nifty, why to invest in Nifty 50. For example, I'll just give a small example. Say like Nifty 50 is what? Nifty is what? It is the index. It has got a 50 of India's topmost companies in terms of market cap. Now if you say, if like there are, like if you say, if we don't know which companies will do much better, okay, going 20 years down the line, because you say in the 18 and 90s, if you remember, there are companies like, say, like HMT, maybe like ACC Cement, or even Hindustan Motors, or these kind of companies which are there, which are nowhere there in right now in Nifty 50. So if you are like individually picking up stocks, you're thinking that time you're buying HMT. So now you would have not made any money if you have invested indirectly in stocks by, because at that time if you have invested in say HMT, everything of the company would have been sound. The same way going today, like we don't know, tomorrow maybe there must be some companies of drone, or maybe some AI companies, or even like space technology companies will be there who will be doing the topmost who will be there in the topmost 50 companies. So these 50 companies will be there in Nifty. So we don't know, but if you are always investing in the index, you don't need to find out which are the top 50 companies in India. You're always investing in the growth of India. So that is why. But anyway, I'll do a detailed video on this. But here the main point is that, okay, how do I invest, or how do I do profit booking? Okay, so that our funds, we don't see our funds completely in red all the time. And there are also, like, people say, okay, if your market is going down, so you should invest lump sum or invest more money. But what is the technique of investing more money? Okay, this is a simple technique which I follow, which I want to cover with all of you. What is that? Okay, of course, suppose the market, I invested in Nifty 50 or Nifty 50 in Nifty via Nifty Bees when the market was at, say, 26,000. Now market kept moving down, so I'm continuing my SIP, maybe the monthly SIP or the weekly. Mostly I do weekly SIP. I also do daily SIPs, very small amount. Means basically the monthly amount I divide into number of trading days. So that is how I do it, and I do a different kind of an SIP. I only invest when the market is red. At around 3 o'clock, if the market candle is red, I invest that day. So it is a SIP, but a manual SIP. Anyway, let's come back to this. Okay. Yeah, hello. So yeah, so suppose so again, like if you have invested in index via Nifty Bs, so suppose you have invested when the market was at its top, that is say 26,000. So since the investor is there, so market kept on falling since October, as you all know, every month it kept on falling. So what I'm trying to say is that now all of this Nifty Bs, SBI, HDFC, they all invest in the same Nifty and give the same return. Okay, so normally what we do, so suppose it's you invest in a stock, say Reliance, and if it keeps falling down and you're very confident on that stock, for that stock, so you keep buying, keep averaging down, because the market keeps going down, you are averaging down and your average becomes better in the same way. Like suppose initially you started investing in 26,000, thereafter market fell down, invested in 25,800, again the market kept falling down, okay, then you invested in 25,000, say 700, again market kept falling down, 24,000, say 25,000. So that way you keep averaging down, right? But you know, because you did the first thing in 26,000, then 25,800, till the time the market does not go back, and suppose, and all these four, like if I take the average of all these four, uh, so 25,625. So you'll start making profit only when the market goes above 25,625. Okay, so you don't know when to invest and when to start taking profit, right? So now what I am trying to say, so what we will do, what I do basically, I continue to keep buying on SIPs. Okay, week like this 26,000, and I continue to buying that. Now since the market has moved down, I know I have to invest a little bit of more money. So what do? I invest in the next ETF. I continue this ETF, right? So market goes down by 2%, I start buying inside 25,000. 2%, 75,000, say 500, I start buying SBI Nifty ETF. So now what happens? Okay, so I start buying at 25,500. So what happens, like, so if the market reverses from this stage, okay, so this keeps going on. Now in new money, I have started the same SIP at 25,500, and I continue doing this second SIP. Okay, if the market continue to keep going, again market falls by another say 2%, or say like for little bit of easier of understanding, say market uh, falls by say 20 to another 500 points at 25,000. So if the market falls to 25,000, I started the next SIP, that is HDFC Nifty 50. So this keeps going on, this keeps going on. The next one, the level is like I started investing at 25,000. So now I'm doing more investing, I'm using more money, and we know that Nifty will, no matter what, at some point of time it will keep going up. Right, so if the market reverses from 25,000, we start making money. Same, so now Nifty falls by another 24,500, we start doing this. Falls to 24,000, we start investing in this. 20,500, start investing this. 23,000, doing that. 22,500, next one. 22,000. So since the market has reversed from 22,000, will this ICICI ETF say at 6% or 4% or 5%, whatever it is, I'll take it at 5% up. When the market goes 5% up, I'll start booking profit. Another 5% up, I'll start booking profit. Another 5% up, I'll start booking profit. So there are a lot of the street dogs all around, they are barking. But anyway, see, this is more about this is my dog. I've got a small dog too in my house too. Okay, so please pardon. Anyway, so this is like, it's more about the content. Okay, more important about the content and the sound and whatever it is. So this is how I do it. So this is a technique which I use. I have got several other, like I maintain, like since I've told, I've got a couple of crores invested, and I do that, invested in various kind of, various ways which I do. This is one technique which I use, and I keep naming them as different businesses: business 1, business 2, business 3. So this is one business and one source of income. This is one source of income which I do, one strategy I do, and take out the money from this, and at the end of the year see which strategy has given how much of. So thank you, thanks a lot, thank you everyone.